friend. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. If I have too much for you. Having a good day, yeah. Um, Hi, Dubai. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. You guys are most welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Mohammed, hi. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate. I'm leaving the hair. It is what got me in the first. Yes, it's okay. No problem. Stay safe. LBK blog. Hi, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining. You meant to say loving the hair. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You read Bible, yes. Yes, I'm reading the Bible. Queen, hi Jack. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Can't count them. There are so many pages in the Bible. Hi Fiona, how are you, my diamond? I'm okay. How are you doing, Nick? You're most welcome. Thank you for the likes. Phiona, how are you, my diamond? I'm well, thank you for the likes. Christine, Britta, hi Christine, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. What do I do when you do the country you're from? I'm curious because I not understand what is from the country you're from. I'm from Uganda. Miriam, hi my friend. Hi Miriam, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Christine, hello, hi. Nick, my guy from Sakris. Miriam says she's from Iran. You're most welcome, sis. I really appreciate you come my house. Chris, how are you? Good, brother. Should I come to do at your house? What should I come to do there at your house? I don't have any business there. A BK blog at your house. Hi, darling. How you doing? I'm okay, love. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Doing well. Thank you for asking. Don't forget to subscribe to Very Beautiful Phiona. Thank you, Andy. Which country are you from? I'm from Uganda. I'm from Uganda. Yeah, Uganda is a beautiful country. Uganda is a beautiful country. It is. It is a beautiful country. You look beautiful like always, but today it's different. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. I really appreciate the compliment. More importantly, Uganda has beautiful women too. That's what they say. Like that's what they say, but I don't know. Beauty belongs in the eyes of the beholder. So one man's meat is another man's poison. So to someone you might look good, to someone you might not look good. And that is it. There is nothing you can change about it. Peter, hi. How you doing, Peter? Hope you're doing well. You're most welcome. Please kindly don't spam the chat. Peter, I'm begging. I beg. Don't spam the chat. Please don't spam the chat. I don't want to just shout. Today I'm just in a calm mood. Like I don't want to shout or talk about anything. I just want to feel the fresh air and have positivity. Just I'm not in the mood of pulling ropes. So Peter, please kindly don't spam the chat. He says 100%. Thank you. I'm gong. It's okay if you're good. You love black women, that is good. Like as I said, everyone has their own tastes and preferences. What you like, another person might not like. That is why I brought that saying that one man's meat is another man's poison. Yeah. cannot be good for all. Yeah. Want me to time Peter? Yeah, you can just time him. Time him out. Love black women. That's nice. That's nice. As I said, one man's meat is another man's poison. I wish to settle with African lady. Uganda is best. Yeah, if you get, just pray you meet the right person. If you meet the right person, yeah, it will all be good. Just pray to God to direct you to your person, and yeah, it will be worth it. It will be worth it. My lips are so dry. Lips are so dry. Lips are so dry. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just pray you get the right person. Pray for God's direction. You need God in everything. Even when you're in search of a partner, even when you're looking for someone, you need God. Proverbs tells us that, you have to trust in God. You have to trust in God. Is it Proverbs 3:4? Says you have to trust in God. Like, do not trust in what you know. Trust in Him and trust in His plans, trust in God in everything, and He will make a way. Indeed, He does make a way. Hello, beautiful angel. How are you doing? I'm okay, Mboma. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. You're most welcome to the live stream. Hope I find mine with a big heart like yours. You'll get. They say the beautiful ones are not born. So you'll get someone who is even more perfect, like someone good. Of course, I know, like, there is no perfect person because we all have our own flaws. Like, everyone has a dark side, dark and good. So I cannot lie to you that they are perfect people. No, you just have to pick out the good qualities in the person, and you have to love someone with their flaws. That is how it goes. So yeah, you'll get someone. Don't worry. Absolutely. Hello, beautiful Phiona. How are you today? I'm okay. Absolutely. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. In which country are you? Are those real hair? No, they're not. I'm in Uganda. Ralph, Ralph, hi, Ralph, Ralph, hi, Zeb. How are you doing? You're most welcome. Long time. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. Baby, you're so beautiful and charming. Not really. Not really, but yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Not really. You're beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. I'm taking off jacket, like people who are not like coming to be my moderator sometimes. I'm removing the jacket. How did I give? I'm removing. Hi, how you doing, Linas? Hope you're doing well. How is Uganda? Uganda is okay. Uganda is good. It's calm. The weather is good. Everything is good. We are just grateful to God for the gift of the life, for the gift of life, and we want to thank Him that He has woken us up this morning, and we are seeing this day manifest. So we're just grateful to God for everything. Can I come see you? No, you can come and see the country actually, but not me in person or me in particular. You are tired of Abby. What's wrong, Queen? There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. I just feel calm. Like I just feel calm. I don't feel like making noise. But there is nothing wrong, honestly. I'm doing well. I'm from Nigeria. You're most welcome, Bomami. I'm from Uganda and my name is Phiona. How is Nigeria? How is the weather today? My plan is to come to Kampala. You should come and tour the country. Uganda has, by the way, very hospitable people. So come and see the country. Come and visit. Are you cold today? No, I'm not cold. I'm not cold. Did Onik break up with you? Just be serious for once. You guys, what do you think about me? Why do you like teasing me? That cannot be the reason. I'm just like, I just feel calm and yeah, that is it. There is nothing much. I just feel humbled, calm and peaceful. There is nothing wrong. Instead of talking bullshit, make me a plate of spaghetti, meatballs. Okay, sir. Okay, my love, I'll do that. I want to know. Do you need anything? No, thank you, Ralph. Thank you so much. No. Can you be my tour guide? No. There are people who do that job. There are people who do that job. Me Chilema moving. My number one thing is stay humble. Yeah, have to stay humble. Because there is always sometimes, like sometimes life can humble you. Me, there are days whereby I just feel so humbled by life, and I don't believe you. Tell me you did. Tell me, did Onik move on? I beg. I beg. Keep smiling and have a wonderful day. Thank you, user. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, please. Let me pin it. Looking for someone trustworthy. Yeah, there are some people who are trustworthy. Even there are companies that are trustworthy, where there are those, tour guides and they're going to tour you. So in case of anything, you can even just sue that particular company, something like that. Brian Neo, do you use castor oil? That afro. I don't use castor oil. I beg. I beg. Oh, yes, now you're smiling as I mentioned. No, I like the natural food. Thank you. Okay, dear, I have to have a good day. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate it. Stay safe and thank you for being here. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for being here and thank you for hitting the like button. Stay safe and have a blessed day. Hi, No Ego. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. You guys are most welcome. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you from wherever you're watching from. How old is Afro? Fiona Pierce. Greetings, beloved. Hi, Mr. Fly. You're most welcome to the live stream. I know you too well. You don't know me more than I know myself. You're just making assumption. You're just giving yourself an assumption, but you don't know me actually. I know myself better than you know me. Good morning from South Side. Is it something? Is it Compton, California? High school, how you doing? You're most welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming. So don't deceive yourself, Linus. You don't know me better than I know myself. Because I know myself better. Oh, the weather looks good. Yeah, today the weather looks good. It just looks calm. Everything is calm. That is not the phiona I know. So don't make an assumption. You don't know actually someone. If you've never been with the person, stayed with the person, you don't know. So don't give yourself that, that false assumption that you know someone like deeply. You cannot, except for the people who have stayed, near that person. Steve, hi Steve, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Tell me what happened. Nothing happened, actually. Nothing happened. Fly from Chris, Steve for truth. You're most welcome, Steve for truth. You are at the university studying phiona. Yeah, I'm at the university, but I'm not in particular reading. I'm just reading my Bible and noting some things in the Bible. I'm just noting some things from the Bible. I'm just noting down some things from the Bible. Not in particular that I'm reading. If I was reading, I wouldn't be here because I would need that concentration. But I'm just reading my Bible. On weekends, we don't study. On weekends, we don't study. Who break my... I'm from Uganda, absolutely. I'm from Uganda. From Uganda. The Bible brings peace and it explains peace, I saw in your first day. Yeah, that sometimes, where we just turn away from God and yes, not because you want to, but there's some things that draw you apart from God, and when you realize, you repent and come back to Him. So yeah, but there is nothing wrong with me. I'm doing perfectly fine. I'm doing perfectly fine. That's good, Fiona. I'm glad you found it. Yeah. There is that peace that you get that makes no sense. Like it makes no sense for other people, but you're just grateful to reach, grateful for it. Got peace that makes no sense. I've never been more glad, 'cause I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would He fail now? He won't fail. It's well, it's well. Thank you, I really appreciate. Hi, Papa Triple, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sports fan, so beautiful. You're most welcome, guys. Please kindly double tap. Okay, kindly double tap the new screen, please. You're having a headache? No, I'm not. I'm doing fine. You look down today. I'm not down, actually. I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm doing well. Pretty smile. Thank you. I'm not down. I'm doing perfectly fine. I'm doing perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong. So please do not be afraid. Like, I'm doing well. Pretty smile. Thank you. I really appreciate. That's the feeling I know. How is the heat there, Mama? Like, the weather is cool. It's calm. Actually, the weather is calm. Like, it's not too cold. Maybe because where I'm seated, there are trees. It's cool. Like, the place is cool and everything. Because I'm at school and everything is cool and I'm not feeling too much heat. I just feel cool. Now you are lively. Oh, I thought you were at the beach. It looks a tropical setting. No, I'm not at the beach. I'm not at the beach. I'm at a cafeteria. Like, it's a place where people come and, have breakfast. You come and sit. I'm not at the beach. Hi, Junior. How you doing? Queen Christina. I'm not Christina. How you doing, Junior? You're most welcome. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate. How is Zonique? I don't know. I think he's doing well. I think he's doing well because I've seen him. Nadis. Hello. Hi, Nadis. Hope you're doing good. Your skin is popping, looking very good, beautiful. Thank you. Lol, I know you, Fiona. Christina knows himself. I don't know who is Christina. You think Karen. I hope you're doing well, Fiona. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm good, and you? I'm also doing well. Just grateful to God for the gift of life, for His mercy and grace, for His protection and guidance. And for the daily bread. You look so beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate. Thanks for the jacket. You're welcome. Hi, beauty. Hi, Solomon. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Chimela, Anayo. Anayo says, I like your smile. Please never stop smiling. It's alright. Kevin, this is a completely different setting. I'm fine. That's great. If you're doing fine. Yeah, I'm warm a bit. Let's finna recognize real quickly. Hello dear. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Simon, there is no any sea in Uganda. Actually, we are a landlocked country. Actually, the bitter truth is that we are in the country is landlocked. We are in a landlocked country. We don't have any sea. We have lakes, rivers. I think the biggest lake is Lake Victoria. We don't have any sea. The sea is in Kenya, actually, not here. As we do not have any sea, we just have lakes, rivers. Like, we are a landlocked country. A landlocked country is a country, I think, without inlets and outlets. Don't know, but yeah, that is what I think. Make sure you wash that jacket daily. Juliet Mugo, hi Juliet, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ngozi Blaze, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Ngozi. How are you doing, my love? Hope you're doing well. Only landlocked surrounding the country. Yeah, it's a landlocked country. Hey Chris, Ngozi the Queen. You're most welcome. Actually, we're a landlocked country. Because if you're to see, there is no any sea here in Uganda. We don't have any sea. You're from which country? I'm from Uganda, I'm from Uganda. Forgive my delayed response. I'm driving. Okay, Junior, please first concentrate on the road. Kindly concentrate on the road. Kindly concentrate on the road. You are asleep on the live stream. I beg, let him concentrate on the road because he cannot, be giving the road divided attention because anything can happen. So we don't want that. Let's concentrate on the road. Thank you, Mandy. Good day, Chris. Hello, beautiful, but you're not. You're beautiful, don't talk. But if you live in Uganda, lol, it's just empty, no traffic, don't worry. Just be careful. The road is always the road. They say, when you're driving, like you behave like you're the only intelligent person on the road. I didn't know when I slept. So I was very tired. Junior, we can forgive, but road won't come back later. Yeah. And we wouldn't want to wish for that. So please concentrate on the road. First, reach where you're going. How is life in Uganda? All I can say is that it's fine. This is your phone. Some I use. I want to put my. Thank you. Appreciate the concern. It's while they are alive. Please do not do something at your expense. Chris, I hope I wasn't snoring. Me, there is a time I farted on a live stream. It's just so weird. So you're talking about snoring. Snoring is not bad. Imagine someone farting on a live stream, a loud fart. Snoring ain't a problem. At least it's better to snore than fart. Wasn't. I left like under your pillow, like the tooth fairy goes. No, you wasn't. You farted, Fiona. Yeah, I did. I farted on some live stream. I was so embarrassed, but yeah, that's life. Chris from Ngozi. I farted, it was a loud fart. So weird. It's so crazy. Those who were there laughed. I remember Mr. Paul was there. He laughed. It was loud. Like, I thought no one was there, but actually people were in the bushes. So me, I was only talking to Mr. Paul, like only Mr. Paul. So I didn't know that there were other people in the bush. I farted. Eh, that fart can even tear someone's pant because it was really, really loud. So, Ngozi, you're talking about snoring, at least snoring, but farting. And I was shying away at first, and then later, I'm like, anyways, it's something normal, like everyone does it, though it wasn't appropriate for me to do it in public, and it sounded so loud. Sounded so loud. Like the people in the live stream know, like there are some people who know. They'd be like, this girl, someone was like, you can even make a man run with that fat. Ariane, hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming, Ariane. I really appreciate. I'm dead. Shouldn't be dead. Should still be alive. So I won't lie. Me too, I thought I'm a human being. Hello, sis. Hi, how you doing, my love? Hope you're doing well, darling. You're most welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate. Trying to fix my phone on this charge. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Maureen the Queen, you're most welcome, sis. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? I'm good. I see you are well too. Yeah, I'm doing well. I just feel a bit calm. I don't know, but my energy is so low. Like, I just feel so calm, cool. But I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And I'm grateful to God. I'm doing well. I just feel so calm. Like, there's sometimes where I just feel so calm. Like, you know, that calmness whereby you just feel. We thank God for life. Indeed, we thank God for life. His protection and his guidance every day. Because imagine, like, we move, we travel every time, because there are a lot of accidents on the road, and who are we that we are still alive? Who are we? We should just be grateful to God, even for the daily bread. God has provided. He has made, a way where there seems to be no way. I remember some time back I was like, will I even report back to school this semester? But God has done it, so I'm grateful to everything. Kasuja Sam, hi Kasuja, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. God is really faithful, and there are some things that we tend to ignore, but they're really important. We'll be like, God, you're not doing this, but He's doing more than that. Sometimes He's even doing much more. Ariane, hi Ariane, how you doing? Thank you so much, guys, for the 25 likes. I really appreciate it. Chris, yes, sure, very well. Thank you, Ariane. I really appreciate. Hi. Praise good. Hello, Fifi. Hi, Jojo, my love. How are you doing, sis? Hope you're doing well. How is your day? Joazli gang. Good afternoon, dear, and everyone. Good afternoon, my love. How are you doing? How is everything there? How is your day going? Me, I just feel calm. My day is going calmly. It's just going so calmly. Ariane, thank you so much for the love and the hearts, Ariane. I really appreciate. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. I really appreciate the rose. My day has been stressful in a bit. What's wrong? Hope all is going on well there. Sorry about that, my love. Sorry about that. I believe all will be fine. What's wrong? What is stressing your day? Come, let's talk about it. You know, two heads are better than one. Mwana gwe nkozesezzaako ku kyajayo. Akola intern. Gwe mikwano gyo gigenda graduating. Ha, gwe ogenda gula ebirabo. Bonna.
Bali basatu. Naye bonna babirabo.
But different timings.
Same. Same.
You want to go to town? Njagala genda naye simanyi bannange. Njagala ngende eyo nga ku Mandi. Bintu bijja kubaayo nga biti. Ogenda buli eri bu string treats omukazi bwe yakusiba.
Agenda okuddamu sibanzi.
Naye yakusiba bulungi. Waliwo n'omukazi eyansibako naye maama.
Abasinga tebamanyi, that's the problem.
Ate nga njagala ekintu nga waakirye kigenda lwayo. At least you put naye ng'omanya.
Nade ngenda siba dread.
Dreads nga ziruma.
Nze enviri zange nakukala embirowoozaamu nendaba sinyuma. I don't know, olaba ne zino enviri ndaba tezinyumira reason. Olaba nga basiba dread. Anagala kati wensiba dread.
Naye buli eri bwe wasiba like bwanyuma. Oyo omukazi bwe yakusiba.
Kubeereyo emyezi ebiri.
Bakala naye nze saani nvuddeyo bubi.
But so you're done with the charger thing. Unless you need it because then you can
I'm done. Yes. Thank you.
By the way, in case you do what you never like.
Nze ndi live.
Bale nagamba ontereka power bank ojja kunzirako naye waka.
Tewali buzibu.
Like charging.
Gammaze. No, gammaze, I'm going to put on that one. Color, I want. Kale. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg. I'm so sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. Like, I'm so sorry. I forgot, honestly. Chris, what is that fantasy again? Terry, how you doing? I'm so sorry, guys. I was talking to my friend. Please forgive me. Pardon me. Pardon me, my beautiful people. Sure, it's fine and we'll get better. Amen. Maureen, you must think I'm stupid or crush dummy. Yes, don't say it. What fantasy? You're talking about the game from the fly, Maureen? No class today, no. Today we outside. We are outside. We are outside, yes. Banang, the way I'm behind, I feel bad. Chris, how is your day going? If you're gonna say it, Maureen, that is why I asked if you think I'm stupid. Why, Chris? David Kinji, hi David, how you doing? Fifi gossip in English. Now see my brother. I cannot gossip in English, of course. I have to change the language. It's going okay, Joasley. It's 6. Oh my God. Chris, you should be sleeping at this time. It's just starting. Okay. I see, Chris. Been up all night grinding. Grinding what? Do you have a meal, some sort of what? Someone cannot say put in bush after listening to what he doesn't understand. Oh my God, like you people. I'm in a calm mood today. Don't make me playful. Fifi, teach us your language. Oh. But I'm speaking Luganda. My language particular is Acholi and Acholi. But I know also Luganda. So we are speaking Luganda. Miyang is taking over these bushes. Like, he has taken over the territory. And he's telling me, he has been in the bush, so he's telling me, Fiona, gossip in English. so that he can hear. She obviously gonna tell you that call. No. He is grading Pepe Fifi. Of course he is, because he's telling me gossip in English, like Miyangi. Pastor beg. Pastor Miyangi. Ariane, how you doing? Why you love so much lips, eh? Should just take these lips. Check them. Check them. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up. Like, honestly, I appreciate. Yes, I must hear your gossip because I could tell she's telling you good news. No, she's telling me no, she's going to town. Actually, my roommate, the person I sleep with, she's telling me she's going to town and to buy some things. And then me too, we are talking about hair. That is all we are talking about. There is no much pepe. There is not the other gossip, eh? Not the other gossip of, this guy. No. Honestly. Life. Real time, why are you talking to him like that? He has got a life. Anything to him. Why would someone come and say get a life? Let's just be. It's good and everything is positive about it. Hello, Joasley from Sister Maureen. But real time, how you doing? You're most welcome to the live stream. I'm sorry I had forgotten to greet you. So sorry I had forgotten to greet you. Hope you're doing well real time. It comes with being who I am. He will be okay. Yeah, he will be fine. He'll be fine, but I'm just asking how is he doing, because I had forgotten. I was just taken up. Like the afro. Thank you, Mr. Andre. Hi, Mr. Andre King. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Like, honestly, I'm so sorry. Every time you come, I feel guilty because I've taken some time minus visiting your channel. Like, I feel that guilt whenever it's, and you always support me. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know, but I'll just get time and make sure I come onto your live stream. See this? King hello from Sister Maureen Miyangi. Miyangi Pastor. Hi Maureen from Mr. Andre King. Miyangi. Pastor Miyangi. Pastor Miyangi said that she's opening up classes for us, but I don't know. When are you going to teach us here too? You don't want to come live because we the students, we are ready to attend. So you didn't learn about guilt, Phiona. Like, I feel guilty whenever I see him because I don't show up for him. So there is that guilt that comes within me. I'm like, this person is always here, but I don't take time to go to them, and they still come. That is the guilt that honestly I'll be feeling. In a real note. Love the afro. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Andre. I really appreciate. Maureen, seriously, these days you don't put for us hearts. I don't know what's wrong. Fiona, is that your nature? No, please. No, please. It's not. Junior, you're stressing. Is it stressing? Because I don't know the slangs. Junior is driving, Chris. Let him first reach home. Currently, I'm battling with anger. I want to learn to control it. Talk about anger. Me, when I'm provoked, can see the worst. I thought it was a beg. No, please. No, please. Currently, you're battling with my heart can't go on anymore. Like, what is making, you're the one who used to tell me, Fiona, you should learn to control your anger. You're the one who told me back then that, like, you shouldn't show people that, sometimes that someone has annoyed you, like you should learn to handle it. And now today my teacher is telling me that she cannot control her anger. No. No, please. You're the one who has been teaching me these things. How come that you're saying you cannot go on anymore? You can. You can. Why you're so mad, Jojo? I doubt if Jojo is mad, but she doesn't lie. But I doubt, because she's putting in a laughing emoji. She doesn't lie, but I doubt, because she's the one who has been teaching me not to show my anger in public, like, yeah, those things, like, should learn to manage it. So I'm just wondering, like, why Why can't you let it go? Why can't you let it, why can't you let it anymore? I wake up mad sometimes. Me, when I wake up from the wrong side of the bed, like everything, like the day can be ruined. You just feel moody. You're all pissed. Like you feel, there is something that is going bad in your life. Like you just wake up from the wrong side of the bed on that day and everything seems to be going wrong and you're like, God, what is this day today? There are sometimes where you face those kind of days. It just starts from morning up to evening and you're like, oh God. My anger is not outwardly expressed. It's inwardly built. My anger puts me in a mood I don't like. But even last time when you said like you were, when I wake up like that, I be mad at happy people. It's like a single person. When you see lovers, like maybe they're doing something and you're like, oh my God, what are these people doing in my face? Like you just feel bad. You just feel bad about them. You just be like, in your heart, you're just like, eh. Sometimes even you be like, it will end in tears. I don't wake up mad except when I sleep with my frustration. No, me, like I wake up sometimes when I'm mad. Like I don't know. Like sometimes you just wake up from the wrong side of the bed. You just feel pissed. You feel like when you've not gotten enough sleep. That time I can just be moody the whole day. Beautiful hair, Miss Phiona. Hi, Miss Navy Woman. How you doing, Navy Woman? You're most welcome. Hope you're doing well. How is Philippines and how is the weather there? Jojo Well said, good way to put it. Chris said he will be mad with happy. Like you're envying happy people. It's like us, the singles, when you see lovers, either in the cinema or at some gardens, they're just playing or doing something, that lovers do. There is a way you feel mad and you're like, look at these people. Like it's weird. There is a way you be, now these people, why are they doing it at my face? Like you even get mad and walk away from there. Can I say hi, Lily? Hi, Lily. How you doing, darling? I'm really, really sorry. In case I had not seen your message. I'm sorry, Lily. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Jojo, for real, happy people piss me when I'm angry. I can relate. Me, couples. Like, there are those days where you go, maybe you've gone on a solo date. You've just gone, maybe, let me say, to take tea somewhere and you sit. And then you see couples, doing certain things and you've come alone and you're single. Just be like, now look at these people. Why are they doing it to my face? Like, you all are jealous of happy people. Me, I'm jealous of people in relationship. I just be like, oh God, why are they doing that things to my face? Is it because I'm single? Laughing in my... If you have unresolved issues. Which ones? Which ones? You said I need a lecture, but then you didn't give me the time for the lecture. Pastor, you didn't give me the time for the lecture. I waited on you. You said the lecture needed time. I wrote everything in my notebook. Qualities, everything that you told me as a good student, I wrote and put them. Like that thing comes, not in a bad way that maybe... Me too, I remember there is a time. I remember when I was dating, there is a time I was, walking with this person that we're in a relationship with. And then people passed by us like on a motorcycle and they're like, it will end in tears. And indeed it did. It ended in tears. Eh? I remember those people. And then after, for us, we laughed hard with the person. They're like, these people, these single people cannot leave us in peace. If you're angry, just go to the toilet and get, rather than go where happy people like to stay. No, of course, there are some people who are going to come and, they're going to come. It's not that you're going to restrain yourself, from letting people come near you. People will come. Me, my friend always tells me that if you're mad, be mad at your own expense. Do not bring your sadness for us here. And I like her so much. Like, she can be so, like, she can tell you everyone has their own problems. She's just so frank with me. When I'm angry, I become a happy people magnet. Me, I don't become a magnet. I can just isolate myself. Like, I just be there. Or maybe sit somewhere. Or maybe I tell my friend that I need some space when I'm feeling low, because I don't want to give people attitude. Girl, you're beautiful. Thank you, Nuha Habib. But you said you want your stream is less busy. Yeah, it's less busy, and yeah, we can do it. Can do it faster. We can do it. Those people, they said it will end in tears. Indeed, it ended. We were so happy on that day. We were moving. We were from a date, whereby just move when you're holding hands. It's like everyone is happy, but me and Jojo, is right. I be jealous. The skin looks so good. Tell me how you do that. Sometimes, like, my skin is seasonal. It's seasonal. Sometimes, like, it comes out weird. Like, sometimes my skin has rashes. Like, it has here. Here. I get pimples. So these days, I don't do oils much. I don't do too much oils. And I don't do oils much. I smear baby oil, actually. Do I have it? I smear baby oil. That is what I use. But they say it's not good for the skin, but yeah, I smear it. Two want to have private lessons, Miyangi and Fifi. Not private. You guys are also going to be part of it. I beg, there is no any private lesson. Like, it will be here when you guys are here listening to us. Of course, there are some people also who would want, to learn from the chat. So I cannot deprive that opportunity. I cannot deprive people of that opportunity. It's not a private one. It's a live stream. Just that we said, it needs, like, when the chat is less busy, so that, we can interact and he can teach me. Where are you from? I'm from Uganda. Nuhabib. I beg. Oh. They told us, you guys, it will end in tears. And it ended. We didn't even take long with the person, and it ended in tears. But on that day, oh my God, that was the best day. We were from out, we ate things, and we were moving together, holding hands, walking me back. It was so nice. Got home safe. Wow, that's good. We thank God for that. We are glad that you're safe. Oh, Uganda, nice. Yeah, Uganda. Welcome back. Are you married? No, I'm not. Don't forget to watch, like, and comment to other videos on this channel. Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate. I said a beg in there. Looked at me like I was crazy. If someone doesn't know the meaning, of course someone will be like, how is this person saying a beg? Like, I just like it. There is a way Nigerian people say it, and I just love the Nigerian, accent and everything. I love everything. Junior from Chris, that's called Who Wished Your Relationship to End in Tears. There were some people who were moving back then. It is a long time now. It's now past a year. Because there were some people, like strangers, of course. As we were happy, holding hands, we were from, out, and we were talking. You know how this couple talks? So we were talking, and the person was walking me back home because we were from a date. Like, I just liked that time. And so we met people, like, as we were moving. So there were some people on a border. They were seated. There were 3 people, and they were men. So they're like, look at these people. It will end in tears. So for us, we laughed, and we're like, now look at these single people. It's crazy. I just remembered it, and yeah, it ended indeed in tears. Wow. Chris for Fiona. Hello. Chris, in South Africa, we have our own N-word. Nigerians say so after every sentence. It's K-word. What is the word, Junior? Foot. You bloody coffee. Yes, kafar. Pronounce R at the end. Kafar. Pronounce R at the end. Kafar. I don't know if that is the pronunciation. By the way, I'm not good in pronouncing things for black people. It's almost like that. Okay, now let me try. You tell me how it is. Is that K also, like, is it hard? What am I picking up is you rubbed it in their face. Yeah, they were wishing it because we were rubbing it at their face, like we were moving. You know how couples be moving, like people who are dating, like you move like you're not even seeing the other people on the way. So we were jazzing, laughing out loud as we were moving, because it was just a simple walk. And so when these people met us, they first stood and they're like, it will end in tears. Were they on a border? I think they were in a car. Men, they were in a car. They stopped. The person pulled down, like, they weren't on a border. They were in a car, if I remember properly. Because I remember the person even, like, raised the window down and they looked at us and they're like, it will end in tears. Miyangi, you're South African, right? Yeah, he is. Then I guess you're Armenian future husband name. I don't have any man from Armenia. I have a brother and he's called Onik. I don't have a man from there. I just have a brother. He's called Onik. Every letter in the word is hard. Kafar. 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 Okay. Chills. Hello. Hi, Chills. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Steve for truth. Hi. So YouTube people call us Kafar. He sounds white. No, I don't sound white. Kafar. Kafar. There is kafar. There is kafar. Kafar. Okay, let me pronounce it African. Kafar. Um, you sound white. No, that is Cassizim. Is it something like that? You're laughing at me, Junior. In America, they will laugh at that. Why? Hakim Abdul Kafar. Hakim Abdul Kafar. Hakim Abdul Kafar. By the way, me, I've ever studied from a Muslim school, so I don't find it hard. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah. Subhanallah. Wallahi billahi talai. Like, I used to enjoy a lot. Chris, where is wife Hilda from Kenya? Long time. But Nick, you like looking for trouble, my brother. The way you're saying it, Kafar. Hakim Abdul Kafar. Hakim. Bismillah, mashallah, subhanallah. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mashallah. There are those Gundi they used to teach like from the mosque. There are those Arabic words they used to be like, Auf, is it? What's mashallah? Like, you're appreciating, mashallah. You're so beautiful, mashallah. I don't know if it is that, but I think it is just an appreciation. Mashallah. See that house, it's so beautiful, mashallah. How are you? I'm doing well. Kamis. Hope you're doing well too. There is a town where it's only Muslims. It's not too far from me. Who knows what Bando is? Bado. I don't know what Bado is. Kadir. Is it Kadir? Then ablution. Swala. Then I'm just looking for words that I learned. Whenever I'm there, I stand out. I'm the only man without a kuta. Is it Badro? Something like that. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Is it Alhamdulillah? Is it Alhamdulillah? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Is it Alhamdulillah? Alhamdulillah inna shaitani rajim. Maliki yawmiddin. I know a Badr all the way from South Africa. How is South Africa, Johanna? Hope it's well. Wrapping out the Bado. I've chilled in one, if you know. I don't know it. It's an abandoned house. Isn't it scary? Hey, hi Jenna. How you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Bando. Is that how they pronounce it? Bando. I I'm good, and you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well too. Bando houses are normally drug houses. Okay, I didn't know. Hey, Johanna. We don't judge, but we listen. We listen, but we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. We call them bandos. Bandos. Is it like that? Is the pronunciation like that? Bandos. Bandos. Lies you tell Fifi. You definitely judge. I judge, but in my heart, I don't say it that. Why? We listen, but we don't judge. That means we only judge from our hearts and minds, but we don't say it out that we are judging the person. We don't say it out that, you're judging someone, but we say we listen, but we don't judge. You listen and then you make your judgment from your head, and you put in other thoughts in your head. You don't come out to say that, hey, why did you do that? Oh, you don't just come and question someone. That is why we say that we listen, but we don't judge. Like, you don't over question the person. Tommy liked that. Thank you so much. We don't judge, right? But maybe later. Yeah, like he was saying that, because I said we listen but we don't judge, and he's right to say that I'm lying, because you judge from your head. You're like, okay, why did this person, you start questioning yourself. Okay, why did this person do this, and what was the need for it? In your head, you don't tell out the person that I'm judging you, or why did you don't question. You just be like, okay, subscribe, done. Thank you to me. Jesus, I'll judge. Yeah, the Lord will judge the dead and the living on judgment day. Yes, you can say trap house, but that's 10 years ago. Oh, so things change. Like, it's now a Gen Z language. Gen Zs have got these slangs, like different kind of slangs and different kinds of words. Shout out to Tommy for your support. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Tommy. We really appreciate. No, Junior Nelson called me Christ. Christ. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Tommy. How are you doing, darling? Hope you're doing well. You're most welcome to the live stream. We listen, but we don't judge. Why would he call you that? We listen, but we don't judge. Now, why have I said, why did he call you that? I would have just kept quiet, because I had a crown. Okay. You had put on a crown on your head. My choices. Thank you for the blood, my Lord. Thank you for the blood, my King. Thank you for the blood, my Lord Jesus. Forgiven, I am healed by the Fifi. What about Hilda? Hilda is doing great. By the way, I have taken long minus. You've even reminded me, thank you. I had taken long. Them, they had just ended their semester. Because for her, she did in another semester. She came back early. So for them, they are going to finish faster than us. She's doing well, but I'm going to check on her today. I had taken long. No, I was 1 crown on the chart. He couldn't read, so he called me Christ. I haven't seen her. I'm going to check on her. Last time she wanted we do a collab, but then work, you know how the collab streams be like. But I talked to her of recent, because was it Girlfriend's Day? Yes, it was Girlfriend's Day. That is when I last spoke to her. She's loved, right? Because I remember the guy sent her gifts. Her guy. She's loved, right? White. Onik took over your own crown, Chris. But Jojo, why like this? Hello to the host and all the viewers in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all viewers around the world. A special shout out to the beautiful. We really, really appreciate you, Mr. Tony, and God bless you. God bless you, darling. Bless you. Why you look like Chinese president? That is, but I'm not Chinese. I think my eyes are big. Those people from China, like their eyes are a bit, small. Honestly, my eyes are too big, so I do not qualify to be a Chinese. Honestly, I don't qualify because my eyes are too big. You can see they're too big. Maybe if you were to say that they were maybe small like this, there maybe you would be like, I qualify. Even the color just takes me again. Jojo, I was talking about another chart. Oh, I see my regards to her. What's up to me? Miyangi. Hi, God bless you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Greetings from Italy. Greetings from Uganda. God bless you too. Odo Fart. Onik and Fifi's wedding is still for September. I doubt. Because I've never been married. Even there is no consent. Like, what kind of a wedding? He has not yet sought for consent from my parents, because those are the requirements. Those are the requirements that, have to be taken into consideration. He hasn't sought for my parents' consent, for my consent personally, so I don't know if I'm going to do the wedding. He's going to do the wedding in his mind, or I don't know. Onik is the man. I can't compete. He's the top guy. He cannot be out-competed. Jaffa, top moderators arrived. Hi, darling. Hope you're doing up the amazing work. Thank you, Mr. Tommy. Like, I really appreciate your kind words. That's so kind of you. Tommy, respect. He said it's respect. What I do, Fifi, like, you're so point blank. You don't even beat around the bush. Now you're asking me what I do, Fifi. You're so point blank. You will just say out your mind. Jeff from Chris. Tommy, hello beautiful. Hi handsome. How are you doing, Tommy? Fifi, Ugandan plus time. I don't qualify. I see my eyes, they're too wide for me to qualify. Even my color will just take me again. I do not qualify. Be proud of your eyes. They're big. I'm proud of them, but someone is saying I'm Chinese, so I don't think I qualify, because Chinese, they have, what I'm trying to tell him, that my eyes are too big for me to qualify to be a Chinese, because at least if they were like this, you would say I can, be called the Chinese, but even my color itself, I'm not white. Uganda, yes. I'm proud of them, my sister. Onik, why haven't you spoken to the parents yet? Onik wants to marry by force, whether you consent or not. Then the marriage is not going to be valid, because he has to take into consideration the word, the requirements. Marriage assault, Jojo. No, it's Jaffa. It's not Jaffa, it's Gaffa. Okay, it's Gaffa. Gaffa. Onik is on a mission. Onik is on a mission with every woman on YouTube. As long as you put on a dress, that is it. But I really appreciate his support, honestly. He's so supportive. Chris, no assault when it comes to love. Yeah, in love, everything is right and just. With love, everything is right and just. And in love, there is breaking of rules. The rules need to be broken. With love, everything is fair and just. Onik is madly in love, but my sister doesn't want him. Yeah, I don't want him. I don't want to give anyone that false hopes. I don't want to give him. He can meet someone better. He's not my type. So Onik is a serial lover. Yeah, he loves everyone. He's an international man. He's international. So he gonna take that wife. So marriage robbery, is it a crime? Whatever it is. No, like the marriage does not exist. It makes the marriage what? Void, ab initio, like from the start. If you do not take henceforth, the steps required, or you do not fulfill the requirements, then that marriage does not qualify to be a valid marriage. It is void ab initio. The marriage does not exist. We have ever studied family. We studied family. Was it in year 2, year 3? We studied family. So a marriage that is conducted under coercion, under coercion, or something like undue influence, or what? Call it whatever way. That marriage is void ab initio. The marriage does not exist. The marriage is not recognized by law. So you cannot go to court and sue. Fiona, when I come your house and stay the night, I can't stay outside at night. There will be hungry tigers out there. You need to be eaten by these tigers. Whose house are you going on, Nick? You're not coming to me. I don't have a house. Hello, good day all. Hi, Mr. Paul. How are you doing, darling? You're most welcome. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate Miss Paul, darling. Onik, I think you better find shelter. He better find shelter, because I don't have a house. From there, he will do things that, don't complain you're single anymore. Someone is professing his love publicly and you don't want him. I want cockroach love. That love. No. publicly, but I'm not interested in the person. Sometimes we say we are single, but there are some people who want us and you don't want the person, and I don't know, like love is complicated. People will bring the angry tigers inside too. Chris, Paul, respect, Paul, darling. Hey, Chris. Hey, George, boys. Guys, please connect to me. Mr. Paul, the one and only Odugu in the building. Hello, Joasley. Hello, Paul. How you doing? Don't forget to watch and comment on the videos on this channel. Thank you, Onik. I really appreciate the support. Like, honestly, women would rather have the man who wants to keep them a secret, Jojo. Sad but true. The heart wants what it wants. Like the heart like you cannot tell the heart no. You cannot force the heart to love, someone. No. The heart wants what it wants. Hey, hi dog. Who is dog? Which one is cockroach love? Cockroach love is that kind of love that is hidden. Have you ever heard like that these kind of people who come and tell you that, I love you, but I want this to be a secret. I want no one to know. Do not tell your friends. Do not tell anyone. I want it to be secret. At some point, secret, like cockroach love is good because before you guys are proving it, because it's good at some point to be hidden for some time. Paul, you're welcome. Paul, hi, how are you, Mr. Paul? Yes, doing good today, only raining all day. Where is it raining? There, here it's shining. What is your name? My name is Phiona. You know CJB? No, I don't know. Nick, when do you go to? When you go, do you think Fifi will feed you or let you starve outside? He has made me starve, so how am I going to offer him food? We are going to take fresh air and oxygen, no food. We shall be fasting for life. Because I'm like, this person, I've told him I don't want him. So what will I do? I'll have to be badly behave to him so that he can run away. No, Chris, I don't want secret love. Number one red flag, keep me secret. I'm gone for life. No, Joanne, let's look at a good side, because sometimes when your love is known publicly, like there is a way it doesn't, grow, because many people, anything small they see, they are reporting to you. Anything small you do somewhere, they're reporting you again to the man, like those in-law families, maybe let me say over the internet. They will be reporting every time, and there is a way it sucks a bit, but me too, I wouldn't want cockroach relationship. I would like someone who loves me publicly. Like, it's so nice. Someone who claims you publicly, not hiding you in the bush or in the dark like a cockroach. Isn't that the best way? I mean, you showed people and they told you it will end in tears. That is it. Like before, I said, like before you have to keep it in secret, and before. But then there are people who overdo it. They're hiding you in the dark because it has advantages and disadvantages, and it depends on the way the person is using it, because someone can use it as protection. He has many girls, and then in order for peace to prevail, you have to, like, he doesn't have to claim anyone. People told me that it will end in tears, and indeed it did. Most women love the men who dog them, and they dog out the men who loves them backwards. Maybe I am going tomorrow, Uganda, or 2030. coming anywhere. Fire. Don't don't come. Don't come, please. Say, Onyx, stay where you are. Fifi, wait for you at with a big sign on it. That's because you give room for the public to interfere with what you have with your lover. Tell me, what do you discuss indoors when you are both alone? Of course, people will find ways like of, I don't know, but there is a way online people, let me say online, is it online in-laws, and let me say online family. There is a way they are going to interfere once they find out you guys love each other. Of course, you're not going to tell them what you do, maybe indoors, or what you discuss, but for them, they will, let me say they see you, Jojo. Let me give an example. Jojo and my pastor Vidi. Let me say they find out that maybe Jojo is or dating Vidi, just an example. And of course we are going to start trying, to fix words. We are like, now you see Jojo. Jojo is flirting with other men, and yet, like those words, there is a way they come and they interfere somehow. So sometimes it's not good. You over what make it publicly, like before it becomes, I don't know how I can say it. If it has just started, do not publicize it, but with time, when the bond is strong, you can publicize the relationship. But when it's still, you need to keep it to yourself, because God, I don't know how I can bring this thing. Only jealous people wish bad for you because they are with happy people. Choose love, but yeah, money is also a necessity. So you need to, like, my honest view is that, yeah, you would choose love because it hits different. Fifi, there is no smoke without fire. So those people won't just bring false news. That is what I'm saying. Now for you, will presume in your head that there is no smoke without fire. See how now they are detaching the relation. See how they are bringing you guys apart. You get? However much you say, that is now what, like, you can now see Joanne. Like, of course, when people bring those words him, he will be like, okay, there is no smoke without fire. That means something is somewhere. Be biased, of course, in the relationship. And when someone is biased, the relationship cannot last. It can't, because they're going to find a problem with whatever you're doing. And a relationship without trust is no relationship. So that's why you need to keep it, like, if it has just started and yeah, the bond is not that strong, keep it maybe a secret for a while. And now when the bond is strong, you can publicize it however much, because you guys now know each other, you know everything, like you're comfortable with each other. Like you be like, Jojo cannot do this, even the other person cannot do this. But these ones, the relationship has just started, let me say a week, you're bringing it on media. Wait, so you wouldn't you investigate for yourself? Like, do you know how we people, we are different? Like, afraid you wouldn't investigate. It depends on the person whom they have told. Because there are some people who are going to treat other people's words as the final say. They would be like, yeah, they would just take it as the final say. They wouldn't even try to investigate or, try to observe. They will just treat it as the final say. What I know is that people are different and people think differently. For you, VD, you might react in a certain way, or maybe you will take the initiative to investigate. There are some people who will not investigate. They'll take it as the final say. They'll be like, okay, there is no smoke without fire. That means she's doing it. Because why would someone come out and say it? That means she does it. Before you know it, yeah. What is wrong with if you feel there is no smoke without fire? So those people want just bring false news. Exactly. Love is wicked. Love is wicked. Well, some people know how to play a role very well, especially when they need something from you. So it's 50-50 chance. Anyway, yeah. Andrew, you choose love, Jojo, over the money. I choose both, Chris, love and money. Because, yeah, you need also money. We are not going to eat the love. We also need the money. Like, yeah. Nope, it depends on how well I know the source. If it's from my day one, then I don't investigate. That has choked me. You cannot say that if it's from your day one. What if your day one is jealous of the love that you guys have? I'm jealous, like, let me say maybe I see you guys, you're doing things that are good, and I also want to be in a relationship. I admire, and I know you, Vidi, you trust me very well. Thank you, dear. I know you, Vidi, you trust me very well, so I take advantage of that situation. And in my heart, I'm like, these people are in love, and me, I'm not yet in love. How comes? So maybe let me, because people are different. People, like, you cannot tell someone's heart. You cannot. I wish God put our hearts in our faces, because don't just trust. Even your day one can betray, like, can lie to you. Sometimes you need to investigate everything by your own self, not just trusting someone, because day one can also be mad, and it's like, these guys are busy loving, and me, have not yet gotten a partner. You get? These guys are, like, there is a way when you're single and you see lovers, it freaks you out. You're like, see these people. Now me, I'm single. I don't have anyone besides me, and see how they're acting in front of me. Like, it annoys you a lot. So we do not put your trust so much in people. Trust is something expensive. You cannot just give it to people, even if it's a person of day one. Don't, because the person can also betray you. The person might be jealous, actually. You might find also me, I'm there, I show that I'm happy for you guys. I'd be like, okay, I'm so happy for you, Jojo, but you don't know what is inside me. You don't know what is in my heart. So don't trust people easily. Do not. On those sensitive issues, don't. Because people are going to... I thought I never expected that from you by now. I thought maybe you would say even day one, I can investigate. But it seems you just trust. Love and relationships are just a gamble. Layla, hi, how you doing, love? You're most welcome. Abi, day one can be happy too, I tell you. Yeah, day one can be happy. And I take in, like, I want to destroy your relationship. So I take in that opportunity that, he trusts me. He knows I cannot lie him, you get. So let me just take advantage of it. Let me take advantage of it, because every time they're doing lovers things in front of my eyes, let me end it. See how day one betrays him. Even if it's me, go and investigate. Chai Bulak, hi. Are you from Africa? Yes, I'm from Africa. Fifi, my cycle is small for a reason. I don't go around giving out my trust. Even within your cycle, even within your circle. I don't know, people have not yet showed you shege. If people show you shege, you get to know what I'm talking about. Because even within that cycle, there are some people who are not going to wish what they show to you. They're going to be like I don't know how I can tell this to you. If people show you shege, that is when you will learn and be like, I trust nobody except even you. You'll be like, I even don't trust myself. So the circle is small. But within that circle still, you don't have to trust, because of course there are some people who are always there. There are those people who are always there in the middle, even within the cycle. So don't just listen and hear as if it's the gospel truth, hear as if it's the final say. Always go and investigate. And also hear from two sides. Hear from two sides of the story, because someone even can just come and corrupt your mind because they want to destroy what is good, what the good thing that is happening between you two. Sometimes you learn the hard way. These days I don't easily give my trust, because I know. You see, even in Jesus's disciples, could you believe that, could you believe that what? That Jesus would be betrayed, by someone who is within his cycle, something like that, circle or cycle. Would you believe? No. So within that circle, always there is that one Judas Iscariot. There is that one. So please, trust is something expensive. So expensive. I honestly don't think that's how that story played out, disciples. I'm not saying, but that is how. But there is that one person who will not be happy, who can do anything for money. What if I hire that person and be like, go and disturb them? You know that is how the role of Judas Iscariot is going to come in. I would give that person money, and I'm like, in case you find that I have them, or in case that I'm rich, I give that person money, and I'm like, make sure you disturb their relationship, make sure you break it. And these days people can buy anything with money. You joke. Money. And you go and target the weak heart, like someone who is weak, and who is weak at heart. Okay, what story can play out there perfectly? You can't disturb me when I'm in a relationship, but I hear your point. Thank you. Hear my point, because I've tried, even using the wrong examples. I've tried, because there are some people. Have you ever heard those stories whereby, let me give you an example, because they're so common, where you find a wife, maybe let me say a wife to a certain man, someone is married to a certain man and brings the sister into their marriage, and then later the sister takes the husband of that person who brought the person, and they chase that person who brought the sister into that marriage, and the person is being chased out of that marriage. Like, those stories were so common. You find you've been betrayed by your sister has taken over your home and your husband. So that is how it is. Exactly, I was about to say, if you're weak, they'll get you. Yeah, they target the weak, those who are weak at heart. Is it Korika? Hi, my favorite piece of chocolate. Hi, Korika. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Chocolate is actually nice. Me, I do not enjoy the what? I don't enjoy the dark one. I enjoy that one that is milkish. The white one. The white one is the best. Can you do me a favor? Stay beautiful all day long. Once in a while I try. I'm like, okay, let me look good today. Sometimes I'm taken over. You know how school can be. You don't get that time. That's a weak man. The sister also should worry that the same will happen to her. Those are one of the common stories that you hear from people, like over social media. Even they broadcast on some televisions. You hear people crying that their marriage has been broken by their own sisters. Imagine your relative, your sister blood takes over your house, and you brought her because maybe you wanted her to help you, or maybe you wanted to do for her something, because most of them are brought and they're taken to school. Maybe she's doing something like a course, and then later they betray the person who brought them. So don't forget the river that has ever given you water, because it never dry. Hi Fiona, long time. I missed you. I miss you too, Garang. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. You're most welcome. you. I remember also like one time I was doing intern. I was doing intern at a certain port, and then I remember there was some case that was ongoing, like there was the case that was ongoing, and according to the facts of that case, like there were two boys. They were all 18 years, and they were friends. So one had a lady, the other one did not have. And this friend of theirs, like the friend of that boy who was in a relationship with a certain girl, started getting jealous. So one time he started admiring them and also admiring the lady. So one time this person plots and kills a friend because of that lady. I've cut the story short because I just want to pick out what I'm trying, like I just want to bring out my point. I just want to show you my point. So this friend, I think he used to admire his friend's woman. So they were all 18 years. So he plotted and he killed his friend. So when the police went to his house, they got knife, they got blood stains on his shirt, and later they arrested the guy. So see, your circle, you're talking about circle, but see someone who betrays you, your best friend. These guys, like I remember, is it the parent of that deceased was saying this boy has been, they've been friends with what? With my son since childhood. So it was really a terrible experience that he killed his own friend just because of a lady. Quick question, say you bring your sister to live with you and your husband comes and tells you that your sister's actions when you're not at home, what would you do? Stroke say, of course I will take her back to the village. I will take her back to the village because by the time my husband is speaking out, that means it has gotten beyond. Though in that scenario video, I would say most of the times it's the men who initiate for that. They're like, let's do this thing, when your sister is there. You don't have to tell her. You don't have to let her know. That is how a certain man, like, I remember when was it? Last year, whereby also a maid, still a maid, like a maid, was it a relative or something, like a maid was caught again by the wife of No Slam too. Hi No Slam, how you doing? How you doing, Sunshine? Hope you're doing well. But that thing is two-sided. There are some men who will tell you of your sister's actions. There are some men who will support. There are some men who will initiate for your sister, to betray you. They will start asking for things, for animals from your sister, and they'll be like, you give me your animal. Don't tell your sister that you've given me your animal. We shall be doing it like every day. He starts slowly because that thing is process by process. You see, today he has touched maybe somewhere of her body, the next time, so it's process by process. Fifi, I don't trust easily. So when I talk about my cycle, I'm talking about people that we are tired, that we tried and tested in our at least there. I'm not talking about just knowing someone on social media, at least. Lol, I knew you would pin this down to men. No, it's not all about pinning it to men, Vidi. it's not all about pinning it to men. Because I remember when they asked the lady how, like when they asked the sister of the lady how it all started, she was like, it started process by process. The guy, started by touching her on certain parts. At first she did not accept, and then, he started threatening her. So I said, like, they might think, you're making it biased, but I said there are some men who will initiate for it. They will not tell, their partners that your sister is behaving like this and this towards me. And there are those who are faithful enough and they will let you know. And of course, I won't fully support my gender, because some of them will just ignore. They'll just ignore that. Some of them will attend to it, will take action. But me, if it was me, I would just take her to the village and offer the support from there. I will support the person, but I also don't want to destroy my marriage. I want my kids to, have a father. Zilly Topez, hello, hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, darling. Like, thank you. When he touched her the first time, why didn't she tell her sister? For her, she said that at first she wanted to tell her sister, but then the guy threatened. The guy threatened her, and he's like, if you tell your sister that I touched your animals, I'm going to say you're the one who what? You're the one who started it. Also these people who are naive and innocent. I may not say innocent, but yeah. Zilly Topez, thank you for supporting my sister. I really appreciate Vidi. Thank you for being here. So it all started process by process. Before you know it, he's touching the pawpaws and the watermelons. The next day he touched the pawpaws. The first he started touching the animals, and it's like what? The thing is like rape, because rape, they can start when you don't want. There are some situations it reaches the middle and you stop making noise, and they ask you, why did you stop making noise? Like, why did you stop? That means you are enjoying. See, both are to blame. Yeah, they're both to blame, because by the time he touched the animals, he should just go to the sister that, this man of yours. But most times we ladies, we fear like to come and speak out, because about those cases of rape, I feel people fear to come and speak out about them, and yet it happened. It happens. It happens step by step, process by process. Me, I don't trust male gender. I don't trust their thing, because you might trust the person, but you don't trust his. I don't trust their private parts, because some people would act with their private parts. Essence, what a beauty. I scrolled upon. Thank you, Essence. I really appreciate the compliment. If my brother's wife did weird things, I would definitely telling him. Same day rather there be fire in the house. Some people fear, bringing chaos. How will you get married if you don't trust the gender? I'll pretend to trust them. I said, like, I trust men, but I don't trust their private areas. I don't trust those front things. I don't trust their private parts. But I would trust the person, but I wouldn't trust his private part, because sometimes I trust men, but their private, I don't trust it, because it reacts so fast. Close up now, beauty. What I come back to? Don't start a beg. Me, I remember, as you said, you would tell your brother. Me, I remember there was some friend of mine. She was married. She's not so close, but yeah, I can call her a friend. Let me say a friend at a distance. There is a time, like the word, the word, the brother-in-law, started doing things. She told me that brother-in-law, like whenever she was dressing up and she reached a point, she told the husband that, your brother is doing this and this to me. The brother did not do anything, imagine. The other one just continued with what he was doing. Me, I just told her, you leave the man. Because if he's not ready to trust you and act upon what the brother is doing, so you're telling me every time he leaves the house, in your head, you will be, he's going to sleep with someone. No. I wouldn't be like, okay, he's going to sleep with someone, but I wouldn't trust that thing. Especially if he drinks alcohol or he's a bad guy. I would just be so scared, and I'm like, today he has gone out, but God, just protect my husband. Just protect him. I'll just only pray to God, because there is nothing I can do about it. Big top moderator is back. Chris is second top moderator. So he can't leave. No, I'm not saying that he shouldn't leave. He should leave and go to work, but me, I would just be praying in my heart, God, protect my baby as he goes. Those women who dress badly, please, may his eyes, be closed. I would just lock that thing. I would lock his thing before he goes out, and I'll be with the person with the padlock to it. So he can't leave. No, he should leave. Travel with soulmate. Hi, you're very pretty. Thank you, Travel. How you doing? I fear dating history. I fear your dating history. Why? By the way, I'm so calm. I'm this kind of person that can easily, because I don't want even to annoy my partner. You see me here talking about money, I would be quiet with the person. I wouldn't even be talking about those other things. But I changed. I learned the hard way, video. Chris. Gaffer says, Chris, definitely putting in the craft. Is it graft? Gaff. Respect. You got it, bro. Gaff. What are you putting in the what? In the graft? When he returns, he can get some loving. seems like there is so much trauma. I'm not saying there is trauma, but you be listening to those stories. Me, I've listened to so many stories from people's experiences, from their stories, and I would trust a man, but I wouldn't trust his. Gabriel. Hey, beautiful. Hi, Mr. Gabriel. How you doing? Good afternoon, my beautiful. How you doing? I'm doing well, Fred. You're most welcome. Oh, you would not trust the private parts. That is what I'm talking about. I would trust him as a person, but I wouldn't trust his private parts. Whenever he's going out, I would petition my prayer to God. God, as my husband, let me say we are married, as he's moving out, please protect him. Lock that thing up. All these women who are dressing naked, God, may he be blind when he sees them. Like, may he not see them. Chris. Yes, I wouldn't trust his private parts. It's not trauma video, but what I can say that I've been listening to people's stories, so many of them. Nice to see you, dear. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it, and thank you for liking the live stream. You would have to do that if you know your husband, because you will know what he likes. Yeah, sometimes when we enter into marriage, we tend to stop doing what we were doing. So you find out that the man is going out to get what you were, how you used to dress, like most of our gender, like we want, like when we get married, we do not want to dress in a certain way that we used to dress to the man. We only want to dress nice when we are going out. Just live yourself like that. And yet these men want it like that, like bring that at home. I have a friend, his lady has this thing. When he's been out with us once, he goes home, she will want to smell his privates. I would even want to check his clothes, like, are there stains of lipstick? I would just want to be keen, because every time you cannot tell me you're with the boys, introduce me to the boys gang so that I can know these boys. I can know them. Joanne is laughing. Are you ready to start respecting me like the king I am? You're already king. Chukin, you're already a king, and we respect you, much respect. If he likes booty shorts, go buy booty shorts for your husband. Don't let the next woman walk in booty shorts and grab his attention. He has to control. That is why I said I don't trust his thing, his private parts, because however much you do, like, you cannot keep a man who doesn't want to be kept. There are so many ladies like who do that. I remember there is a time a lady was talking about preparing for what? For her husband, breakfast, because there was a certain lady at his office who was bringing for him breakfast. So she started preparing breakfast every time, and see what this guy used to do. He used to serve the breakfast that this lady would prepare to the ladies in the office, and then he would get the one for the other woman. Miyangi, that is so common in America to smell the D. That if not a life partner, Fifi, that is not a life partner. That is headache for you and your partner. If the Bible tells about temptation, David is a prime case. He would be a prime case, but But what I'm trying to say is that she does know us, Fifi. We have hung out at their place, but it's just like trauma. Hence why I asked you, do you have trauma? I don't have, because let me say I've ever been cheated on, but I moved on from that because my heart is ready, like to accept, to know that I've moved on. My heart is ready to accept that love that comes, because when I hadn't moved on, I would be doubting everyone who approaches me. I'm like, okay, so this person is also going to do what the other person did. No, I dropped that, because now I just be like, okay, let me treat this person in a unique way, because you don't know, people are different. Amal, hi, how you doing? Hello. No one can tell when the heart is ready. No, you can tell. You can tell, and you can tell what stage you are in. If you have ever been traumatized, you can tell that you've moved on. Because imagine being traumatized and you see men as what the other person maybe, made you go through. But to know that you've accepted, like you've moved on, you would see people as different. You would maybe say like, okay, the other person was maybe the wrong one, but you give the people who are ready, to come and start something with you a benefit of doubt. You will know when the time comes. Okay, you're gorgeous. Thank you much, Baker. You people, you can bring your opinions to table. It's a bad way to live, honestly. I don't want to be such a wife that be scared if my husband will go and be with another woman's hand after he shut the door. Yeah, that is traumatic, but I don't trust those people's private parts, honestly, Jojo. Because even if you do everything for a man, he will still cheat. He will still cheat. I'm guessing you're Ugandan. Yes, I am, Mr. Matt. But that is you're right, Jojo. That is a traumatic way of living, because you must not live like that. That is being toxic. Every time your husband goes out, like, you have to check, the stains of lipstick. You have to smell his things to find out whether he has done it or not. Sending love and light. Thank you, Mr. Michael. I really appreciate. Chrisley, you're most welcome. Chrisley is a content creator, not some Chad. Chad. That is so traumatic. Me, that is why I said there is nothing I can do. When I know my man is working out, I will just pray to God. I will just pray to God for him. I had a relationship that taught me how to be faithful, and I swear to God, that woman taught me how to be faithful in a relationship. How did she teach you? How did she teach you? I remember there is some time back a news anchor was saying that I pray that those people, who sleep around, they should meet their mates. Like, they should also meet the people who sleep around. They shouldn't meet these innocent people, who don't sleep around in their lives. They should meet their mates. Pray for his safety to go out and come home safe, not to be scared if he's wandering. I'll just pray to God to protect him, because temptations, Jojo, they're everywhere. But anyways, I just pray that God gives me that person that we will trust each other and we would not need to be toxic to one another, because imagine that kind of toxic relationship. Because even there are some men who are insecure, like even about their women every time, because I remember from the village, there is a lady who was going to be cut by the husband from the village, just because there is a guy who passed from the compound, and it's like the lady is cheating with that guy who passed from the compound, yet the road, like the way, is in their compound. Just imagine. Georgia, 100%. I may be moving to Ugandan mountains to train. Okay, you should come. When he's back home, I will use him the way I like. Yeah, of course. But you gotta be over the past before you can see or recognize that person is sick. Because that still shows trauma. That should still what shows trauma. Because it's like I heard Vidi talking about the ex who was, I think on that day I was in the bush, the ex who was, who used to get annoyed when they go out, and Vidi would talk to the waiter, and Vidi made this comment. I laughed. He's like, the girl would be worried. Is it something like that? Let me not phrase it the way he phrased it. Let me just phrase it like, she was like, I don't know why this girl would worry, because we are going back home together. Why are you stressed by someone who is just a waiter? Are you? I don't know what you mean by that, Matt. We are going back home together. Like, why are you worried? I've also heard people say this, that, you find a housewife is so worried that sometimes that, maybe the man is having an affair outside. And then someone said, you're already in his house and he's having an affair outside. But that cannot be a defense for cheating. Just because you brought me into your house, and if you're doing anything out, I should not, care about it. Exactly, doesn't make sense. Chris Abby, but I wasn't lying. It's different if I was dropping her off. Exactly, doesn't make sense. But no, she in Texas, Matt. She's in Texas. But I wasn't lying. It's different if I was dropping her off there. On the way home, I'll pass by that waitress. I heard you made that statement, and yeah, like it brought some more light to my mind. Though it was funny, but yeah, I was in the bush. On that time, I wanted to drop. I wanted to drop for you, like I wanted to drop a like on Jojo's channel using my other channel, and then I saw you people dropped my live. Be cool, Matt. No, Matt is asking, see falls. There are so many falls in Uganda, like waterfalls. He's asking about waterfalls. I think maybe Makshon Falls is more cooler. You could go to Makshon Falls. Though I've never been there, but I see it's cooler. You and the bush. No, that time I was on a live stream. I just wanted to come and give a like. Honestly, I wanted to come and give a like. I was on a live stream. I had my other phone. So I'm like, let me give, like sometimes when I'm live, I just come and give someone what? A like using my other account. I don't type or text in the chat because I be on my live stream. We are jealous beings, but there is no limit to everything. I'll be the most nonchalant wife because I don't have strength for worldly man. Worldly man. Sometimes, like, we put the stress upon ourselves. Because if you start thinking that way, you're going to doubt everything. Wives have to put pride aside, so does the husband. Me, I don't know how I will be, Banang. I don't know how I will be, honestly. I really don't know. I just pray I heal. They say time heals. Who is the famous Kilimo? That particular girl showed me so much fire on how females can be. I can't be shocked anymore. For the sake of the relationship. Yeah, like you have to both invest in the relationship. The wife and the husband. Someone said that being a wife and a husband is a full-time duty. It's a full-time duty, and you guys have to make it work. You have to make it work. It's all about compromise and, sitting someone and talking to someone or negotiating about things. I remember there is some time back someone commented that my wife cannot give me what I want, so I go out to get what I want. And I'm like, but you never sat down your wife and told her, I like it this and this. I want this thing to be like this and this. You just go out and, assume maybe she doesn't want to do it. Someone doesn't know. We are not angels on this planet to know how you want things to be. So it's best you get someone who can speak. I'm guessing they are both famous in Uganda. Yes, my brother, if he decides to be stupid in public, in as much he doesn't bring his nonsense to my face, we are good. In America, both people have to work and both have to provide for each other, period. Things are expensive to be only one person taking care of the both. Chris, there are men who do not want, their wives to work. He's like, you have to be a full-time housewife. You're not working. Sometimes even they reach to the extent, threatening to end the marriage if you do not leave your job or work. So don't think that all men are like that. No, there are some who do not even want their women to work. They be like, I'll be providing for your what? For your monthly allowance. I'll be providing for your family. Something like that. You always like being told on what he wants. Like I prefer it when someone, when someone communicates. I like it when someone at least can correct than running away from you. It's terrible. Correct me. At least take the initiative to do that. At least be like, I tried talking to her, but she refused. He better have an excellent job in America. I mean, there are some men, I'm not saying that, but I hear there are some men who do not want their wives to work. They feel insecure about their women, going to work. And that is so bad. Imagine a parent, who has, raised, let me say a parent who has invested in you, like for all these years, and at the end of the day, you're going to just, be a housewife, no work. You'll be like, now why did I waste time in school? That is something that I cannot allow. I'll just clearly tell the person, you're not interested in me working, we should end before we go any further. So you won't feel some type of way. Should he come and tell you your bedroom game is weak, hurt me with the truth. Hurt me with the truth. Vidi, even when you're dating, it's like someone, leaving you. Maybe like someone leaving you without telling you the reason as to why they have left you. That thing hurts. It's better someone tells you that, we are not compatible, maybe sexually. It would make sense, and someone says your game is weak, so as a woman you have to woman up. I don't want my wife to work, but I wouldn't want her to go without because she has too much pride. But me, honestly, a man who tells me that don't work, that one is a red flag. Because my parents have invested in me and they expect something at least. Even as they're aging, at least they expect, you to take care of them also. That is the token of appreciation that you can give them. Because the man is not going to give you money like for your family or to. You're not going to ask him like every month, send money to my family, send money to my family. At some point, he will also get tired. Video would feel some type of way, but it's better. It's better. I know that, I know my weak area so that I can correct. I hear you just that some things sound too character attacking, especially bedroom, but you rather hurt me. I remember, I hope people are not in the bush. I wish we are few people. I remember I was in a relationship with someone, but when they have not done the thing the way I want, I would tell them. And also this person would tell me, like, you need to learn this type of thing. You're not doing it well. And then later I go to my girlies and ask them, how do they do this and this? And they teach me. And now when I go and do that, I would be like, rate me. So me, I don't feel about it. Even hygiene, like you feel someone is, I knew Jojo is here. I knew she was here. That is why I said I wish we are only like a few people who would hear that. I remember there is a time like, I know it's going to sound funny, but I remember there is a time I told, like I didn't know something like about these things of bedroom, what. So see, that is the problem, you involving your girlies. I don't tell them that they have told me, you get. I would be like, I don't know, let me say, I don't know how to ride a bicycle. Can you guys teach me? And they're like, yes, first we are experts. We can lend in your hand. You get. That is how you get to learn. The people you're free with. You're automatically, of course, you're going to be embarrassed in front of them when you tell them that, my man said this and this. No. You just have to be smart and be like, I don't know how to do this and this. Do you guys know? So that, and they teach you in a perfect way, because you people are free with one another, with your girlies. I'm not saying that you should involve everything, but there are some things that require your knowledge, and for you to act in like in an intelligent way. You're not going to approach them like, be like, we didn't know. Like, someone is not going to approach them that this and this. No, you approach them in some kind of way. It'd be like you realize the problem yourself. Expert girls, you don't need to be embarrassed. Ask questions where you don't have an idea. Yes, you be like, girlies, how do they ride bicycles? I don't know. You guys, you should teach me, and they will lend you a hand until you learn. There are some things that you do not just acquire the knowledge from birth. No. Penina, hi girl. Hi Penina, how you doing, darling? You're most welcome to the live stream. Hello everyone. Guys, Penina is saying hello to you. Oh, I hear you because there is a freaky people in these streets. Just now you get information from someone that is actually taking the other of your character. Yeah. There are some people who are going to judge you. They'll be like, hey, so she has been doing this. She does it also. She does it. So someone can be there listening to you and talking about your character. That is why I'm like, okay, let me say it in some calm way. Yeah, but me, I like to be told. I just like to be, someone to correct me than thinking for me. Do what you're most comfortable with. Don't stress yourself. If he cannot perform, please go out and complete the rest. But there are some things here like you have to know, so you're not going to be like, I've been a church girl and cannot. Told or taught. I want to be told. I want to be taught by someone I'm comfortable with. Like, he can teach me if he's willing to. I'm also open to learn. Not him again calling his mother, Mom. Do you know that, my wife doesn't, know how to do things. Even she cannot ride the bicycle well. You're telling your mom bedroom things. That is the most embarrassing thing. You rather tell me. And, the person corrects themselves. You sit and negotiate. sit and negotiate, but there are some people who are going to run to their mommy's boy. Thanks, Miyangi. Yes, there I met another lady. Here is your friend or sister. Is she your friend or sister? Which lady? I mean yesterday. Thanks, Miyangi. Which lady? Which lady? My phone is trying wonders. Jesus. Why would he tell his mom? There is a Nigerian movie I watched again of recent, whereby this guy used to tell the mom everything, even what happens like with the wife. He tells the mom how the woman behaves everywhere. So the mom was forced to bring another lady for him, and he's like, this one will manage you. Some couples, that is their issue, but they will not open up their problem, and we won't know how to solve their case. Yes, at least tell someone. Me, I would love it when someone tells me than, running to their mom, because that is something embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Like, why would you tell your mom that I cannot do this thing properly? I watched some movie, and the mom of the boy was forced to bring another lady for him, and this guy rejected. But the mom was like, you said your wife is not doing, is not doing things, properly there. Typing error. Because yesterday I didn't come live like at night, I came when I was washing, and my network was really bad. Yesterday we didn't have power. As a couple, if you don't have good communication with your lover, there will be lots of issues, hence that third party interfering. Because if you cannot communicate with me, let someone you're comfortable with. But you find someone can't talk to you but can tell a third party. The third party is coming in with bad advice. Yes. That is how the mother of the guy, harmed his marriage, because he bought another woman. Imagine your spouse says he's not good in communicate. That is what someone told me, and I'm like, are you normal? You're not good in communication. Now me, did I study communication? No, I did not. I'm also trying my best. Yet he will go out and tell another person our problem. That is it. You're not good at, but you're not, you're not. Let me not say that he fears you, but fear is a very big word, because how did we come together in the first place if you are scared of me? It's about comfort. Sometimes it's how you take criticism. For me, so far, I think the people I've been with, they're comfortable. like someone is so comfortable, even can tell you, you know, what you least expect, because they know you're not going to judge them. That is why sometimes it's good you don't show judgment towards your partner in whatever they tell you, because once you start showing him judgment every time, he cannot tell you anything, because he fears that you're going to judge him. Second red flag, chocolate, love your hair. Thank you, Printies. I really appreciate. Once you show someone that you're judgmental towards them, how do you expect them, you know, to be comfortable, you know, having certain conversations with you? So sometimes it's about how you react to certain things, or maybe when he tells you about something and you react in a certain kind of way. You have to make your partner comfortable with you, so that they don't have even to go to another person to tell them this and this is happening in our marriage, I need your advice.